Welcome to OPMC. This is a one-lap video tour of our track. Be advised the video was taken after a race with heavy rains, so the track had not been groomed. To give you an idea of what the jumps are like, I've rated them on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being expert. There's no science to the rating scale, so use it at your own risk. Here we go. Okay, coming out of the starting gate, we go uphill into a sweeping corner to the left, and we'll be approaching the tower jump. You can see the tower up there on the left. There's a little single right here. No rating on that one. This tower jump can get a little bit tricky when it's wet. I call it a 3 to a 4 on the expert scale. Here you come into the back corner. This back corner doesn't get a whole lot of sunshine, so when it's raining outside it gets a little sticky back there. There's a little step down right here, and then a 150-200 foot straight stretch going into a 180 degree left-hand turn. You're going to come around this turn and there'll be a single right here, and then another single into the whoops. The big boys, some of them, the real good ones, can triple in, triple out. Coming into this step up right here into a hard right-hand turn, 180 degree corner, and you'll be approaching a single right here. This is a 2 on the expert scale, coming into another little double, another 2, kind of a nice flat landing, and now we're approaching the power lines jump. This is probably a 3 to 4 on the expert scale, 30 to 40 feet long. Then we'll be approaching the downhill double triple. The triple there is off to the left. That's a big boy jump. There's the double right here. Both jumps can scare you. Use it with caution. There's a long downhill there. Now you go into a long straight stretch, probably 150 yards, into a right-hand turn, 180 degree. And now we'll be approaching a step down, probably a 3 to 4, probably a 4 on the expert scale there, and then approaching another double. This one's probably 30 feet. Yeah, I'd call that a 3 to a 4. 180 degree sweeping on a bank turn to the left. Another straight stretch, probably 200 feet into a little single right here. And then approaching this corner is a 180 degree right hand turn. This next jump that's coming up can be really tricky when the weather's not good. I'm going to call it a 4 to a 5 depending on the conditions, so you have to be a little careful. It doesn't look like much, but it can catch you if you loop it or case it. Right hand turn here, and then a little step up, 1 to a 2 on this little jump. Sweeping left hand corner. There's a couple of little drops in here that might be hard to see, and it's going to drop down right here, and then you're coming up on the tunnel jump. Be real careful with this one because it's got about a straight down landing. Now you're going into the lower pro. This is probably a 4 on the difficulty scale. Long sweeping right hand turn. This area back in here gets rutted up pretty good, so 180 degree right hand turn and approaching the finish line jump. I'd call this one a 5 if you're trying to clear it. The big boys can do it, but it's hard to get traction. Now you're approaching a step up, which is coming directly into a right-hand turn, and then you're going to be doing a step down. Both of them, if you're going to do them, I would say is probably a 4 on the expert scale. Coming up to the upper pro, this is one of the bigger jumps on the track. It steps down a little bit, 4 to 5 on the difficulty rating. 180 degree left-hand turn, coming up to a double here. If you're trying to clear it, it's going to be real tough. And then this next jump coming up is the power equipment step up. I'd call it a 3 to a 4. Going into a left-hand 90 degree turn and approaching the tower jump. And this is where we started for one lap.